You're worthy of being seen. This one is for the ones who are ready, but don't know it and are scared to admit it. I can't even talk. It's so early right now. I'm so emotional. I will channel zero in a moment because there's a deep message coming through me right now. It's like 4 a.m. and I know I'm supposed to share it here like this. Messy, raw, no makeup, no mask. We can't go beyond if we keep holding on. If we keep holding on to anything we think we need to do to be worthy, of any ways we think we need to show up to perform. We are here to be real. We are here to be raw. We are here to be messy. We're here to live this life to the fullest and to stop putting excuses in front of our purpose. We all have a soul deep purpose. Yes, our purpose is to be us. That's exactly what I'm talking to. And when you finally are living as you're meant to, the true purpose comes through. Like the purpose you're here to leave a legacy through, because you are here to leave a legacy. It's how you've made it through everything you've made it through. But you got to allow yourself to be seen purely, and it's not going to be comfortable. Okay, before I just get really emotional right now, because there's a lot that I was hit with in my meditation this morning that I will share with you after zero channels through. First, I'm gonna let zero channel through because I feel like they're just gonna give us more if you're new here. Thank you for being here. My name's Cortnie. I channel source consciousness that comes through me, known as Zero. And they love to come through with the most powerful messages at like 4 a.m. So get ready, friends. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You'll know. Just trust in the resonance if this is for you. We're not here to convince you of anything. I have no idea what's about to be said, but I know how deeply I feel that whoever this is for, it's your time to be alive, to stop making anything more powerful than the truth of you in the now. Okay. If you want to breathe with me, I'm probably going to cry through this whole channeling, so just bear with me, friends. If you want to breathe with, or if you want to close your eyes, but regardless, breathe with me, fully inhaling, fully exhaling, fully expanding, opening to receive on the inhales whatever you don't know you need, and fully surrendering to the now you on every exhale. Hello, Divine One. Yes, you know it. You feel it. You know you're here for so much more. You're here for more than the performance. You're here for more than the proving. And you are ready now, more than you've ever been, to take off all the masks, to stop defending your limitations, to stop putting anything and everything above you living your purpose. You have a soul-coded purpose within you. And it is, as Cortnie just said, it is what has got you through everything. It's how you are here, still wanting to be of service, still wanting to know what you're truly here to do. You get it, you know, and you're sick and tired of hearing us and everyone else tell you, you just got to choose you. You just got to love yourself. Yes, that is all you have to do. We know that many of you are doing that. You feel you're doing that, but you're still trying to figure out how to know before you get there, how to have the certainty, how to have the clarity of who you are, why you're here, what you're here to share. You can't get there without loving the now version of you, without feeling so worthy and whole that there's nothing's going to stop you from being the naked, sacred you, the you without the masks, the veils, the you without the pleasing, the you without all the characters you think you need to be. The you who just shows up so genuinely, vulnerably, authentically pure in the now, without all the bullshit, without it all. Not to say that you can't use it, have it, wear it, speak it, not the bullshit, but the things that you love. We're not saying that you are meant to just be bare, be raw, not have masks on. We mean this literally and figuratively. Right now, we are having Cortnie bring through this message when she has nothing. As you can see, no makeup, no bells, no whistles, just pure soul, just pure heart. Not to say there's anything wrong with the fact that her human enjoys to do some things to feel pretty. There's nothing wrong with that if you are doing that because you enjoy it, not because it is your worth. If you are wrapping up your soul's purpose in a package of what you feel others need, of how you think others are meant to receive you, there's nothing wrong with that. Cortnie's done a lot of that to get here, all with good intention. You're all pure, clear hearts here on this human journey. You are all here. You see, you get each other. You feel so deeply. You want nothing more than for others to see how worthy they are. You have to see it fully and completely to fully experience all that you're here for. No excuses. No excuses. Do the things you love. Enjoy being human. Do the things you're passionate about, because those are the portals to higher consciousness. But a lot of you are still showing up thinking you have to be a certain way and thinking that there's certain ways that you have to do things to be who you're here to be. So just continue to hear us out on this if this is resonating with you. If you know so deeply that you are here for more, that you are here with a message, that you are here to leave a legacy. And we know that some of you don't want to admit that because you feel like, who am I? I have nothing to say. I have nothing to share. I couldn't show up and post daily on YouTube. It doesn't matter how you're doing it. It's you living fully embodied in your light, in your frequency, in your energy. That's all that this world wants from you. You all crave, do you not? If you're here hearing this, if you're listening to Cortnie right now, do you not crave seeing and feeling and being around others that are genuine, that are raw, that are messy, that are true, that are honest? That's what you're all craving, because that's how you're all here to be seen. So you love mirrors that are happy being seen in their messiness and their magic. It's not by mistake, friends, that we had Cortnie call her private podcast Messy, Magical, Magnetic, because when you are messy, whatever that feels like for your human, this very much feels messy for Cortnie's human. When you're messy and you just allow your magic to come through so pure, unedited, unscripted, and we're not saying you might have a script, you might edit your YouTube videos, but out of joy, out of this lights you up to put lights and whatever to it. But it's you. It lights you up. You're enjoying it. It feels of deep value and purpose to you in the now. That's what others want from you. Cortnie feels no authenticity in editing these videos because her path, her purpose here is to be a verbal channel in the now. And the only thing that has slowed her down from really, truly having all of the ease of abundance that she needs to live a life beyond her wildest dreams is still thinking that there's a way she had to show up. There's nothing wrong with her wanting to put on some makeup and wash her hair. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a part of your human journey. But it's not using that as an excuse to not show up when you feel the call. And so we're using this as a very simple, maybe seeming very vain example. Cortnie has worked through a lot of her vanity issues over the years, but this today, what we're speaking to is different, and and you're going to feel this different because yes, we're using makeup and hair as a representation of what we're talking to, but it's the words, it's the expression, it's anything you're creating that you feel needs to be in some package that is making excuses for you feeling seen. You are taking away your worthiness in any way that you think something has to be. What you are here to do, all of you new humans that are here with these codes, you are here to bring through what doesn't exist, and you can only do that in the now. You are here to be a channel of source consciousness. You are source consciousness. Source is here to flow through you. You are here to be source in motion, but you have to choose the now you and the deepest calling. The deepest calling for Cortnie at 4 a.m. was to come here and record this for you, to not even go look in a mirror, to just press record, turn on the camera, press record, and let us come through, because that was what felt good for her. Her ego, her consciousness, her human consciousness, her self-consciousness, whatever words work for you, wanted to wait until later today, when she looked better. But the truth of her knows that none of that matters. Not in the 5D. Not in the 5D. You all are here to live in frequency and energy, as frequency and energy, resonating with the frequency and energy that is pure and expansive to you. Not edited, not proofread. You want the real thing. Do you not? Do you not love nothing more than genuine, authentic connection? It's because you're craving it so deeply within you. You cannot be seen fully in your light, in your truth, in your power, if you don't allow yourself to see you, to see the truth of you. You have sacred magic within you, and it is so powerful, but it comes through when you are so naked and raw and messy and true. And this message is not for many. This message is for those of you that know. If you know, you know. You know there's something that wants to come through you. And we are not here to tell you what that is, but we can tell you that your soul has dreams within you that you have no idea about yet. And right now, Neptune and Saturn are working with the codes within you, activating you to be the full embodiment of the light, the divinity that you are, living your dreams. Your soul has a dream frequency. The way you're designed to show up and live and create and play. And it is so easy when you allow yourself to let go of all of the excuses. Many of you have done a lot of you've done the work. And as we keep telling you, the work is done. You now get to create. You get to create and play as soon as you choose that is true for you. And many of you are, and you're seeing and you're getting it. But we wanted to make it so clear to you now, because this needs to find you before June, which is only a few days away from when Cortnie is bringing this through, because where you're going on this journey as a new human collective, it is going to get really uncomfortable the more you continue to hide, to play small, to play in paradigms that are not aligned with the truth of you, like really uncomfortable. That's why it feels like your reality's collapsing, exploding, blowing up. Nothing's working out for you. You're not getting it. You're not seeing it. You're hearing all these messages. You're still not able to feel the frequency and energy because you're looking for it. You're trying to find it. You are in your mind. It is not there. It is not there. It is here in the now when you feel and you allow yourself to be present. But what's happening is the codes that are activating within you feel so peaceful, so easy, that you think that you're missing something because you've been on this human journey of instant and of adrenaline rushes and of highs and lows. And the 5D and beyond is easy. It's quiet. It's peaceful. You just get to show up and be you. You just get to show up and be you. The naked, sacred, true you, without the masks, without the bullshit, enjoying everything that you're choosing out of the enjoyment for you as the human that you are, as well as the divine being you are on this human journey. You're here to live it and love it all. No excuses, no matter how simple. So you wouldn't be receiving this message right now, and it wouldn't be resonating with you how it was meant to if Cortnie had given herself the excuse of not trusting the call to press record and instead waited until she had showered. But the truth of her knew that it didn't matter how she looked. It mattered how you felt her. It mattered the message that we were here to bring through her. And yes, she's maybe to you, this is easy for her because she's been showing up daily and resonating with all of you. But we can tell you, friends, it's still a daily challenge for her to allow herself to let go of all of the excuses. And the excuses that you're all using now that are stopping you from living your soul's dream, your true purpose here, being seen. We told you you couldn't hide in 2025 and you can't not be seen. You are here to be seen so fully, so deeply, so authentically. It's the only way you're going to feel the satisfaction that you are seeking. No amount of messages is ever going to fully give you everything that you're looking for. You can have all the signs, all the synchronicities, but all you want is to be seen in the truth of you. And you don't know what that looks like because you haven't experienced it yet. Because as long as you've been on this human journey, you've been trying. You've been trying and you've been fixing, you've been pleasing, and you've been proving. And even though many of you are showing up very authentically, without a lot of the masks, you still have, all of you that are receiving this, you still have masks that you're wearing. You still have ways that you are giving your power away, that you aren't just trusting in the now you, trusting in the call, not making anything more powerful than this now moment, this breath, this pulse, this pull, this call to whatever it is here now. It can be, but I'm messy right now. I haven't showered. It can be, but I don't have this in my bank account yet. But this person hasn't told me that they think it's a good idea. But what if and when and how? And I need to know first that it's going to work out. I need to know first that if I make this choice, then all the things I'm holding on to now won't fall apart. They will. Because they're meant to. Anything that you feel you have to hold on to isn't for you. It isn't for the version of you now who's holding on, but it may be for the version of you who's so authentically you, so messy and magical that you can't not magnetize all that is for you. Then it will be with you. But it's, you have to let go of all of the ways you think you have to be and just be who you want to be now. Cortnie wants nothing more than to continue to show up daily, to channel zeroed in, to bring through messy magical magnetic, to bring through these daily YouTube videos, to continue to expand and grow the Light and Love Club. She wants nothing more than that. In case you haven't heard, if you aren't a messy magical magnetic, we prompted her and got her the other day to announce that we are officially writing our first book through Cortnie. Coming soon, friends. But she doesn't know how. She doesn't know who is going to be her vehicle to get there. She doesn't know the connections that are coming for her. She doesn't know. She doesn't know, but she trusts right now that this is what she's here for. And so she's showing up and doing it. But we are using her today because we use her daily to, in a very simple way, have your human get these simple excuses that you're giving yourself that are stopping you from choosing what you want to do. Like simply right now, breathe. Just breathe right now. Fully, deeply, completely. Notice if you even resist that. You're like, what's the point? I'm breathing. It's fine. Like fully inhale, fully expanding on the inhales, fully releasing on the exhales. Continuing to breathe like this. What right now, if you knew tomorrow you could wake up and magically in your dreams, you have everything you need. You have everything you need tomorrow to live your dream. What would you do? What would it look like? What would you choose? Would you just read a book all day? Would you go to Disneyland? What would you do if you knew you could just wake up tomorrow and live the dream with no excuses? What would you do? Now, the second part of this, what excuses do you have as to why you can't do that? Now we get it. You are on a human journey. There's density. There can feel like delay. The delay is only ever preparation for you being who you're meant to be when that dream comes true, because your dreams are meant to come true and match the frequency of you that is embodying the identity that you're here to be, that is free. So you're all having things stripped from you right now. The excuses, the lies that you tell yourself that you have to be, that you need to do, that you should, anything. The only thing you have to do is choose you. The only thing you need to be is true to you. The only thing you should do is show up. That's it. Then now you will know what to do. And when you see those excuses, stop giving them power. Whatever it is you're giving power to. We get, maybe you want to tomorrow fly to the other side of the world and your bank account is not matching that. Your lifestyle in any way isn't matching that. So see that those are the excuses. Those are the ways you aren't free. Not, here's the big thing, friends, to hear from this message today, not then problem solving and fixing and seeing what you've been currently seeing of, I need to figure out how to make the money. I need to figure out how to quit my job. I should do, but first this needs to happen. I got to solve this problem. I got to fix this thing. I need this validation. The longer you continue to do that, you're going to continue to stay in that paradigm, and it's fine. We're just here to break you free of that so that you can truly live the legacy you're here for, because you have a legacy of light within you that you are here to express in your own unique way. And so all you have to do, again, we'll say it again, friends, is show up now. The answers will be clear. The portal is here. The portal comes through what you enjoy, through what brings you light and life. That is going to be the portal that will bring the money through, that will fill your bank account for you so you can get on the plane and travel across the world. But you're still wanting the proof first. You don't understand how knitting for 3 hours a day is going to do anything for you, because it's not like you're going to sell it, because everyone else knits too, and it's not as good as yours isn't as good as theirs. It's yours. It's better. It's your frequency. It's your energy. It does not matter what you do. Bake the cookies, knit the sweaters, speak on YouTube, dance on a stage, teach in a school, be a dentist, fix cars, work in a grocery store. It does not matter. The connection will be magnetized to you. The opportunity will find you when you're the one that it's looking for. But you have to be the one. You are the chosen one, and you have to be the one that Source gets to move through effortlessly and easily. And that's why you're listening to this message right now, because all of the cosmic consciousness that is activating and awakening within you, because it's all within you through all the ways that you coded yourself to be, are bringing your dream fully online. But not just that, Saturn is giving you the confidence to finally choose you, but not in a way where you're fixing and problem solving and figuring out how to make this relationship better. The only thing you got to do is have the healthiest, most intimate, most loving relationship with you, where you are not pretending that you are anything other than the now, where you aren't pretending that you are anything less than the divine, than God, than Source, than the light and love that you are. And when you stop pretending, when you stop lying to yourself, When you stop giving yourself labels and roles and characters that are more important than the truth of you, you will get everything we're speaking to. But you have to allow yourself to be seen by you in your truth, unedited, unfiltered, unscripted. And then from there, you may want to be a script writer. You may love nothing more than making YouTube videos that you script and you put weeks in for one video a month, and it's so visually stimulating and there's music to it and all the things that you love doing. You love the production of it. Perfect. Do that because you love it and you're there authentically living in the creation of it. Cortnie is the opposite of that when it comes to YouTube, and we use her to bring through these messages purposely in this way, unedited, no bells and whistles, so that you can remember what you're here for. She's here to be a verbal channel. Your channel is meant to come through you as you, however, excites and ignites and expands you. But it's easy for you to think, oh, well, that's just easy for everyone. Like the amount of time that we had to wait, and we really don't wait at all because time isn't real for us. But on this linear journey, it's taken a while for Cortnie to get to this point because she had a lot of belief systems and paradigms of how she needed to show up and channel and bring through the right message and what she should title it and how she should thumbnail it and how she should look and who she was here to speak to. And then she finally started showing up daily and allowed her inner perfectionist, her protector controllers, her inner victim to not have time, because she was devoted to so much. That's why she devotes to things daily, because that's what lights her up to just continue to channel and create through speaking, through recording, through sharing. And that's what you are seeing now. And we know some of you, this is your first time. This is your first time with Cortnie and Zero. Thank you for being here. Some of you have just joined us in this collective, and some of you have been here for a very long time. But all of your highest have been here the whole time because you all have a soul contract with us. And that soul contract is to come through and be you. That soul contract is for you to allow yourself to be the one and the zero, to allow yourself to be so raw, so messy, so real, so authentic in whatever you're here to bring through, however that looks for you in every now moment. Cortnie has no idea what's coming next because she's living the dreams beyond what she knew possible. But she still has a human that doubts herself daily. So don't wrong yourself if you have that. That's a part of the human journey. Will that dissipate and end? Yes, friends. You will be living in a fully awakened world within the next 3 years. Every single one of you here will be living in a fully awakened world because all of you here in the new earth that are receiving and still listening to a message like this, you are all the new humans here to live so embodied in your light in the new earth as the one and the zero. So you have this physical form that you are here to create and play through, that you are here to anchor the light of source consciousness onto earth through what you create. That is what you're here for. You are here to be in your 0 point of creation, which is being here now, trusting in the call, allowing yourself to express yourself fully out of light and love, not proving, not trying to get something, sharing, not proving, not diluting, not thinking things need to be any way, because you are here to bring through what doesn't exist. You have not experienced it yet, and no one else has either. This message would not exist if Cortnie didn't trust the call to turn on the camera and hit record. Would any of you know you're missing it? No. But are you grateful she brought it through? This is what we're speaking to for you. You don't know who's going to receive what you're here for. You can't know. Because if you knew, you wouldn't question who's meant to receive it. Cortnie has to fully trust. She has to fully trust in the algorithm of the universe that who's meant to see this will see this. Maybe one of you, maybe millions. This will find whoever is ready to live fully, authentically, deeply turned on to your truth. So intimate with you. But you have to be willing to be here, feeling, being honest with yourself of what you're truly here for, seeing your excuses and not letting them stop you from living your dream. And that is how everything will come through. Your soul has a dream frequency. It's why we're bringing through living the dream, so that you can all know and hear words that give you permission to live as your soul coded you to. All it's going to be is resonance and permission, as any of this is, with what you already know. But that's why you're on this human journey with others, is because you're all here to be sacred mirrors. And so everything you're receiving from Cortnie, all of you in the Light and Love Club, all of you listening to Messy, Magical, Magnetic, and Zeroed In every day, having paradigm shatter and having belief systems disappear because they just can't make logical sense anymore to the logical part of you. And you know that you do get to live your dream, right? You're getting that, you're seeing that, you're believing that more and more. We know you are. And we know you're experiencing it in ways, but this message came to you today because where you're at now, the only way is now. There's no other way than being the now you and following that call so deeply, fully, completely. Not, okay, there's a message coming through. There's a message coming through, but first I'm going to shower and brush my teeth and do my makeup so that I look cuter, and then I'll bring the message through. The message would be great then too, but this is what Cortnie's here to bring through. And again, we're just using her to be an example for you of all the little ways that you aren't trusting the call in the now. Now is the only way. This is it. So when you feel the pull to drive a different direction, when you feel the call to pick up a book instead of going to the grocery store, when you feel the pull to not vacuum and instead spend some time with your kids, do that. Don't look at the gross floor. Look at the smile on your kid's face. You'll know when it's time to clean the floors. But so many of you prioritize all of these things that you feel you have to do before you can choose you. And yes, you're on this human journey and you have human responsibilities. But the most responsible thing you can do is be here now as a sovereign soul that you are, trusting in whatever you're being called to do now. The laundry will get done. The groceries will get bought. The bills will get paid. The happier you are, the healthier you are, the higher frequency you are, you will not need to worry about any of that. Because when you are in your vortex, when you are here present, when you are fully choosing you, because you can be here present, driving to the grocery store, but knowing that you didn't want to, you wanted to read that book. And then you can shame and blame and guilt yourself. You went on this journey for a reason. You chose whatever you chose on purpose. Everything is how it's meant to be. Proof is, it is. Let go of thinking anything needs to be any other way. But right now, you're receiving this because from this point on, you are going to be hyper aware of the now. You are a multidimensional being. You're beyond a multidimensional being. You have access to so much consciousness in the now. If you continue to choose your excuses over your expansion, you're just going to continue to live the life you're living. And we're bringing this through because you know you're here for more. You know you're here to leave a legacy of light that you are not going to figure out until you're living it. It's all going to be revealed as you continue to expand. You've got to live in devotion over doubt. You've got to stop giving the power to your limitations and to the excuses. You're defending your limitations and you're giving yourself all the excuses why. And it's all because your ego consciousness wants to keep you safe in the known. But you know you're not thriving there. You know you're here for more because you are. You are. And you are worthy. You are ready. You will never feel ready, but you will feel the resonance in the now of what you're here for. You will feel in your reality now what you're meant to do. But you've got to be here now. All knowing. Your superconscious mind knows all. And you have a direct line to your superconscious mind. It's called frequency and energy. And when you feel the frequency and you embody the energy that is in vibrational alignment with what feels highest and best for you now, you are receiving from your superconsciousness. And then you will resonate with what is true for you. And that's all we're here to tell you today. So notice as you live your life, notice where you're not free. Life is lifing to reveal to you where you're not free. And we're sorry, friends, but not sorry if it's uncomfortable for you now to keep holding on to the excuses, to the limitations. Choose you. It's really simple. You are divinely designed. We promise you. You have everything you need within you to live a life that you're obsessed with, that you want to be so present in. And that's how you leave the legacy of light that you're here to. You're here, present, all knowing, embodied in your truth, creating and playing as you feel called to. And that will impact how it's meant to. And the opportunities will come in ways you cannot comprehend. There are people that you are going to meet that you do not know exist. There are connections you are going to make that you can't dream of right now. But when you allow yourself to be seen, messy, magical, you will magnetize. You will magnetize through your frequency and energy. It's really simple. Okay, we'll let Cortnie come back through now. We know she's going to have a lot to say to this. You're ready. Just trust the resonance. You know, we love you. I don't know how to do this without crying, so don't mind me. Yeah. Our souls just know, and our hearts are guiding. Your heart is your quantum compass. Your soul just knows. It just is. You're here to experience. You are here to experience the now. That's all we're here for. The third dimension of consciousness, the matrix, taught us, conditioned us that we have to be in some certain way, that we need validation, that we need permission, that we need to figure anything out before we do, right? That the responsible thing, like Zero brought this in the other day and zeroed in, the responsible thing to do, or we're conditioned, what did they bring through? We're conditioned on this human journey that we have to be responsible. That responsibility is working 9 to 5, is saving for retirement, is making sure that everyone around us is comfortable, that it's responsible for us to save and sacrifice and settle in the now for an unknown version of us in the future to be worthy and happy. It's literally the most unresponsible thing we can do. The most responsible thing we can do is be here now as our authentic true selves, taking care of ourselves, choosing ourselves, not needing anyone else to meet and match our core wounds so that we're comfortable, not requiring anyone else to sacrifice their happiness so that we can be. Because here's the thing, friends, if you're living in a paradigm right now where you are feeling, I know who I resonate with, okay? I know you because you're me. I know you have experienced all the timelines where you have to be in a certain way so that others get you, so that you can be seen. Because then if you're seen, you can help them, you can save them, you can fix them, you can problem solve for them because you have such a clear, pure heart. You're here to be of service and you want nothing more than to save this world. This world doesn't need saving. You are here with me to raise the consciousness and frequency of Earth. It's why we've made it through everything we've made it through, because we have these codes within us that know we're here for more. We're here to leave a legacy of light on Earth through embodying our divinity and following the frequency and energy and channeling through everything we're called to. That's what you're here for. That's what your soul contract is. But it comes through the now you in the most authentic way. And so when we are continuing to feel like we first have to sacrifice and settle and do all these things for others, we're diluting our message, our magic. We're manipulating it to try and get others to get us to feel better, whatever it is that's driving you, for some ego conscious reason, because you don't feel worthy. And you're going to stay in that loop until you start to choose you. Do you not love when others choose them fully, completely, humbly? Right? Like me being here, doing this, choosing to wake up, letting source speak through me about me. Like this is not comfortable for my ego still. I don't care. Like my ego cares about how I look. I don't care. My soul doesn't care. Yeah, I love to look cute. I think I look cute now. I've got so beyond all of my vanity reasons for not showing up here, but I still see it daily. So just because I know that I only want to be here with you, I only want beings in the Light and Love Club, I only want beings living the dream with us on Saturday in the immersion. If I resonate with you, if zero resonates with you, if you see the true me, I don't want to convince you of anything. I don't want anyone to show up to anything, anything that has to do with me because I'm convincing you or manipulating you in any way. None of us feel good. None of us feel good in that energy because we have been so manipulated. And so, because we're these sensitive, empathic souls, because that's how we designed ourselves to be, to our ego out of safety continues to try and show up for everyone else and as everyone else needs us so that it feels safe because that's what we know we can survive, right? Is to make sure that everyone else is comfortable and then diluting and making ourselves dim and palatable when we know that we have this light that just needs to be seen. Like our light needs to be seen. The truth of you is here to be seen. It's how you designed yourself. And so there's sacred mirrors like me that are here to reveal to you your truth. We have a soul contract. If I'm resonating with you, you have soul contracts with many, some that are of human consciousness and some that are of higher consciousness, some that come through human consciousness as higher consciousness. I don't know, friends. We have so many soul contracts here. And in ways, we've been in a lot of contracts with a lot of people in the third and fourth dimension that we needed to be, that have been revealing to us what we don't like, who we aren't, all the ways we don't want to be, right? That's all the limitations. That's all the reasons why that we hold on to, right? Is all those belief systems and paradigms that we got from others, which is fine. It's a part of the journey. So no blame, no shame. Move on. It's done. It's over as soon as you choose for it to be. So that was the third dimension of consciousness. But the fourth dimension of consciousness is really messed up. It's a really messed up place because we get in the space and place of, self-help and personal development and self-improvement and all needing each other to be okay, right? Like we're relying on the healers in the ways that we feel we need them. I don't want you to rely on me. I don't want you to need me. I just want to expand you. I've always just wanted nothing more than for others to see what I see in them. But I used to try and figure out how I did that. And that was continuing to bring to me people that needed me to figure out how to fix for them, how to problem solve, how to have the right answers. And that was me living out of alignment with my authenticity. So my calling was still the same. My heart was still pure. My intentions were good, but my worthiness wasn't a match. I felt like I had to figure out all the problems and save everyone before I was worthy of fully choosing and loving and showing up naked, without the masks, without the lies, without the limitations that I tell myself of who I have to be, and just allow myself to be the pure, authentic version of me, which happens to be a verbal channel. That's how Source wants to express through me, is speaking, unedited, raw, real, authentic. I have no idea who you are. I can feel you. I can feel your higher self here. I know your higher self. I know the light, the truth of you. I have seen souls since I was 4. I see and I know and I get it and I receive higher consciousness and I hear from higher selves. I hear messages and I have zero come through me because I coded myself this way. I have had access to my 0 point. I didn't know that that's what it was until almost a year ago, right? Like I didn't know until Zero finally told me everything I'd been wanting to know since I was 4 as to who my imaginary friend was. Finally, they revealed themselves and gave me a name, but really it's me. It's you, because we're all one. It's just that Zero is a very high stream of consciousness and frequency that is beyond human form. But we all have access to higher consciousness, and it will come through and resonate with you how it's meant to. Maybe it's Kuan Yin, maybe it's angels, maybe it's another ascended master that gives you a unique name. You just got to trust in it, but also trust in the sacred mirrors here on this human journey with us, the beings that expand you, that excite and ignite you, not because you're here to do what they're doing, maybe parts of it, but because them living authentically, like, is that not what you're the most turned on by? Are you not? I know personally, nothing turns me on more than genuine, authentic connection. And I truly believe that that is the greatest turn on for all of us new humans here. And I mean, turn in the way of your light, your purpose, your power, your passion, your truth. We're all here to be these naked, sacred mirrors, stripped of all the veils, of all the masks, of all the lies. And then choose what you want to do, how you want to decorate your human, right? That feels good for you, but not because you have to, not because your worthiness is wrapped up in this. It's actually funny because I didn't even realize how much this has been until Zero brought that through. Like, yeah, oh, you've all seen me. Like, I love nothing more than a 4 a.m. channeling now. Like, I love it. But I'm not going to lie, there's been times where I've been like, oh, I should shower first, right? And that's not to say that the next message won't be as powerful. Maybe I'll bring through another one today after I shower. But I've known when I've given myself the reasons, the excuses. Now's not the right time. And yeah, nothing's bad's going to happen if I don't record this message. But also, how much magic might be happening because of it. Because I give you the permission, and humbly, it's just you giving you the permission, but I'm your sacred mirror right now. Hopefully, my hope, my intention in showing up and in listening to Zero, when we allow ourselves to stop with the excuses and just trust in the now, is basically what I'm saying. Like, if I didn't bring through this message, it wouldn't exist. No one would know they're missing it. Nothing bad would happen, right? So it's very easy then to be like, oh, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to record it now. I can record one later for today, whatever. And it's fine. So it's not to say that you're going to do it wrong. And we've done this enough time now. We've gotten here. We've made it. We've survived ignoring the callings. But this is coming through because higher consciousness is calling you out, to be seen fully, is calling you out of all of the paradigms that you are hiding in, all of the ways that you are defending your limitations, all of the excuses you're giving yourself to not follow all the calls, not just the big dream that you have. Every day you are here to live so fully embodied. And it's so funny because like I'm moving right now. I'm moving, I've been supposed to move all month, all May. It's almost June 1st. And here I am still in the house we're selling, not moved in, moved stuff the last couple days into our place. But I've been trusting that this is more important than my work, that the Light and Love Club, that everything I've been bringing through, then that preparing for living the dream, then doing these Neptune code readings that so many of you said hell yes to, which I fucking love. Like, I love it all so much. And my human's been like, but you're paying for 2 places right now. You should move. You should set up your new studio. But in the now, my heart has been like, no, we want to do this. We want to bring through messages. We want to create another immersion. I don't want to move on the 31st of the month. Instead, I want to bring through a 7-hour immersion to reveal to you your soul's dream frequency, because this is me living my soul's dream frequency. And you know what's fun, friend? In that, then my fiance and others, because I'm living my purpose and they want nothing more than for me to be me, because me being me is who they want to be around. So they're all happy to help me and do the things that I don't want to do, right? Do the moving, do the packing, doing the things that others can do so that I can bring through what I'm here to. You'll be amazed in the way that the universe will supply you with everything you need to live the dream, but you have to choose to be the identity of you living it, is basically what I'm saying. And you're not going to know until you get there, because you actually don't even know what the dream is. Like right now, you have callings, you have dreams, you have visions. Yes, you have things that you know you're here for. You also have a lot of excuses why you can't do them or follow them yet, or how you still need to figure it out, or how you need another certification. You don't need anything. You have it all. You will know in the now if there's something that is expanding you, that you are feeling the call to sign up for, to commit to devote to. You will know in the now, and you will devote, and you will do it as long as you're called to. When you live in the 5D, the 5D and beyond is unknown. It's unknown. It's a mystery. The 3D is very known. And so when we're in ego consciousness, we're acting on the known, like mentally, logically experienced known. The unknown of the 5D and beyond, we are in heart consciousness. We are feeling, we are trusting, we're living in frequency and energy. And that is how you leave the legacy of light you're here to live. My whole body is on fire right now with tingling and buzzing. And this is when I know I'm the most aligned, bringing through pure frequency, no editing. Like, this is me channeling my higher self now. I'm conscious, as opposed to when zero comes through, when I'm not here consciously. I just let source stream through. But right now, I know, I thought I was just going to cry through this, because there's so much I was feeling this morning in my meditation, as I'm just like sitting here, like boxes and clothes and things all around me. Like literally everything but this studio is a disaster. This little space that I can still sit down and show up and record these messages while I deal with my human reality too, right? We're here for it all. We're here for it all. But I know the dream I'm here to live. It's this. It's me. And I know the dream you're here to live is you in the now, not needing anything or anyone to match your core wounds so that you're comfortable. But you have to choose then to be the healed, whole version of you. You have to choose to be the you that doesn't abandon yourself anymore, because our deepest core wound on this human journey is abandoning ourselves. So, we all did it. It's the wound of individuation. It's what happens when we come onto earth. But the fun thing is that when our soul entered our body, and when we were birthed onto earth in this human form, the cosmos activated us with these codes that are now being turned on, and you can't deny it. You can't deny it, but you're challenged by it, because your ego consciousness wants so badly to know why you're here, and feels like how many of you are so frustrated right now, because you're here for more, but you're just not getting it. You're not feeling it. You keep hearing these messages from zero, but it's not that you don't get it yet. It's not happening. You're making the wish, you're waiting. Yeah. Notice now, like, be hyper aware of all the ways in your day you give excuses to you. You defend your limitations. Notice all the ways you give your now power away to the things you feel you should and have to do first, before you do what you love, just because you'd love to do it. I have no idea who's going to find this message. I have no idea what you're going to receive from it. I just know I'm here to speak it. I know I'm here to speak it into existence. I'm here now to post it on YouTube. And if you're meant to receive it, you're receiving it, because you're ready to be so freely, easily, and effortlessly you, and live the dream. Your soul designed you perfectly. And it's why you're here, because you're ready to live the dream that your soul has for you. That dream life, that dream reality that you have been seeking and searching for outside of you. It's within you, but it requires the version of you that doesn't give excuses. It doesn't give excuses to what you're called to. Now the waterworks come. Like, I can't imagine what my life would have been now if a year ago I gave more power to the excuses than starting to talk about frequency mastery and all the things that I started to bring through so that I could connect deeper with all of you. I'm bringing through ascension sessions and all the one-on-ones that I've done. I could have continued to give myself the excuses of, but I don't know my niche. What am I here to say? I should have a message before I hit record. I should know the title of my video before I create it. I should know what my message is, blah, blah, blah. All the stories, all the excuses I gave myself that really just delayed living the dream. And now it's so easy for me to collapse time and live it by being here. Even when I'm packing, even when I'm moving, being here, grateful, present, not resisting my reality, but also not putting things above my enjoyment now. So if I want to record a message and not move, I'm going to. If I want to record a message and not sleep or shower, I'm going to, because this is my way. But you have dreams right now. I don't know if Sarah and I have said this in enough ways. You have dreams right now within you that you have no clue to. No clue. There are dreams and visions right now that you have that are leading and guiding you there. But what you're truly here for is so beyond what you can comprehend. Like, I know Zero brought it through. I can't imagine it gets better than this, but I know that it does. I know it's always this or better. And my life isn't perfect on paper. Like, I'm still human. There's shit happening, but I'm living it. I'm living it. I'm not selectively numbing. I'm feeling it all. I'm allowing my human to be human, to feel frustration when they feel frustration at certain things, not shaming and blaming and guilting and doing all the things that we do to ourselves when we're this conscious and aware. I'm not spiritually gaslighting myself anymore as I used to do all of the fucking time. I'm now allowing myself to just embody and leave my legacy of light through loving myself no matter what. So I show up as the healed version of me with the humanity of me. So if my human is currently triggered by life, because life is going to life and it's going to show you where you're not free. So the other day, something happened. It actually came up again yesterday or the day before. I don't know. That is deeply triggering to my human. And my ego tried to spiritually bypass me, telling me so many lies of how I should and shouldn't feel because I'm this awake, aware person that's a channel and blah, blah, blah. I'm allowed to feel. And I felt frustrated and upset. And I held space for that as the healed me, as the soul that I am, as the truth of me. I held space for my human to be upset, to be frustrated, to be irritated, and also allowed myself space to oh my goodness. I allowed myself to hold space for myself, also feeling wrong about that I should just bypass and not feel upset. I understand. I understand why the thing is happening and why the person is acting the way that they are. I understand their level of consciousness. And so it's easy for us then when we understand, when we're awake and aware, to just, then we settle and we sacrifice. And we're like, oh, I'll just put on a happy face. No, I was deeply upset by something, like the lower self me, like my human self, not lower in a like less than, just lower frequency, right? Because our highest self is our higher self, the you you're here to allow to stream through you in the now, is always going to be a higher frequency. There is always going to be higher consciousness, higher frequency here, accessing you, wanting nothing more to stream and create through you. So I allowed my highest self in that moment, in those moments, to just hold space for my human self to feel what they were feeling, and allowed those feelings to reveal a deep truth within me of why this was still triggering me, that really has nothing to do with the person that is currently triggering me. It has everything to do with something I'm holding on to that I still have my worthiness wrapped up in. And that's how we live in the 5D. That's how we anchor the light and embody our divinity. At least that's how I feel it. That's how I live it. That's how I'm experiencing it. So there you go. I don't know. I don't know what you have received from this, because you're going to receive whatever your highest self knows you need. Whatever this message, if you're still listening to me, clearly you're resonating and this is giving you something. Trust that this message came to you because you are ready to live so authentically raw, naked, messy, magical that you can't not live your life because it's so fun. Like there's so much fun in the mess. Yes, that's why my private podcast is called Messy, Magical, Magnetic, because it's raw like this every morning of just the truth of what it's like to be a human, what it's like to be a human, living on this journey of channeling source consciousness daily, living super consciously, while living in a world that is unconscious. But the more I live super consciously, the more messy and vulnerable and authentic I allow myself to be, the more I'm magnetizing those of you who are living super consciously too. And that's why the Light and Love Club exists. That's why we're doing this Living the Dream immersion on Saturday, is because, well, that's what Source wants to do through me. It's why I'm now writing my first book, as you now know. So how it happens, I have no clue, but I know now that I am embodying. This came through in Messy the other day after a zeroed in's activation of like, I am now identifying the author me, the me that is ready to channel this book that I know Zero wants to bring through me, called Beyond Words, and it will come through how it's meant to, and it will be published by who it's meant to. And I'm just trusting that as I'm embodying this frequency, and that's what being in the vortex is, embodying your now self as the identity you want to be and allowing everything to be magnetized to you. But you have to still be a part of that. You are the zero in the one. You are the frequency. You are the formless in the form. So you are here to lead and guide this human through frequency and energy. So your human is going to be, yes, moving and creating, but you are always there. You are the vortex. You are the magnet that is in this human form, the you that Zero and I speak to, the truth of you. So when you're just so embodied in your light and your truth, you can't not be seen by who's here to see you in that frequency. And the more that you just live trusting in the frequency of you, that frequency wave will call you to where you're meant to be. It'll call you to click on a YouTube video and receive a message you didn't know you needed. If you feel called, I highly encourage you to join us in the Light and Love Club because it's everything. And mainly because then you can join us for Living the Dream on Saturday. You can also just do Living the Dream, but it's half the price to join the Light and Love Club. And then you get everything else, and you can just join us for a month or for a lifetime or for 2 months or whatever, however long it serves you. You also get the replay of the Gemini new moon and all the previous new and full moon beyond the portals, which have their portals, their power. They're the ultimate master classes. It's just they come through in those portals. But the Gemini new moon one, the messages I'm getting from all of you that I like, my heart can't. It's just so I don't know. It can't. These messages I've been getting, and I know I need to start to share them more so that those of you that are meant to receive this magic that channels through me can. So anyways, you get the vault of all the things, the Messy, Magical, Magnetic, zeroed in. Join us now, and you'll get in for Living the Dream. You'll get all the replays of all the things, a whole vault, like over 220 something episodes of Messy, Magical, Magnetic. I can't even, friends. There's so much magic, but even better is all the magic to come, is this Living the Dream immersion where I will be guiding you through discovering your soul's dream frequency through your soulprint, through all of your Neptune codes and some Saturn ones, so that your human can have some validation and permission to live the dream. Because I love doing that too. I love giving your human validation and permission to be you, and let your light come through. And if you join us now, you can start, we don't know, Zero channels through a theme, a devotion game every month. I have no clue until June 1st what June will be. May has been Matrix, which you will also get access to. It's all timeless. It finds you when it's meant to. Anyways, join us if you feel called. Otherwise, we're here daily. I love you so much. Know everything that you're feeling deeply within you are worthy of experiencing, of expressing. You don't get to know how or when other than now. The now will know. The now will know how. The now will know when. It will be then. Okay. I'm going to go channel some more. Love you.